Good morning, everybody. I just had to come on here and vent for a second. I normally do whatever I can to avoid calling insurance companies. I'll usually have my staff do that for me if like a prior authorization is needed or something like that. Hey, Sissy Poo. Well, I was really excited a while back because Health Partners, or really Medicaid in Pennsylvania, started covering the GLP-1 weight loss medications, which is like super needed among my patient population. So many people suffering from obesity, morbid obesity, and the health complications that flow from that. So I had a patient, relatively new patient, very high BMI, like her body mass index over 50. So, if you know what that means. So like technically obese, that's if your BMI is over 30. Morbidly obese is the definition is when your body mass index as a comparison of your weight and height is over 40. Well, this patient's body mass index is over 50. She really needs the weight loss medication. They may not even help her enough. She may even be a candidate for weight loss surgery. We submit the prior authorization. I'm thinking it should be a no-brainer. She has prediabetes. It should be a no-brainer. This is a candidate. This is a patient who really could potentially benefit from these medications. They denied it, and they said that they needed proof that the medicine is safe for her to take because she's pre-diabetic. That makes absolutely no sense. She especially needs it because she's pre-diabetic. The medicines are really, they're diabetes medicines. It will help her with her sugar, help her with her weight. It's just a waste of time. And the reason it was denied is because they're tired of paying for the medicines. That's what it is. This system is designed for profit. It's not designed to help people be healthier. It's incredibly difficult. I was really happy she was able to actually connect with a nutritionist group that accepts the Medicaid insurance because it's incredibly difficult. They must pay the nutritionist next to nothing because, our favorite nutritionist that we like to refer people to, it became difficult for her to work with our patients who had this insurance because they hardly pay the nutritionist. So this patient needs everything. She needs the whole thing, and it's so frustrating. But I had time today because my first patient is scheduled for 1 minute from now. So I went ahead and called them to do a quote unquote peer-to-peer. So I'm thinking there's like a doctor that's there who, if you have a problem with how they've approved or denied medication or other treatment, you could talk to another doctor. Pharmacists are great, but they're not my peer. They're pharmacists. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm thinking I could talk to another doctor about this particular patient and why this particular patient needs a medication. Nope. And, I guess they had to call me back. So the whole purpose is to frustrate the doctor so that you don't prescribe these expensive medicines because they're going to add more time to your day if you prescribe it. So the whole idea is to just get on your nerves so that you don't even do it. That is ridiculous. But I got time today, and maybe I don't have time for each and every person, but for this particular person, because I know that her health, if it works for her, the combination of everything, the nutrition advice, the maybe a lot of times people need, mental health support, the medication, all of the above, she really needs it. So I guess I'm gonna have to fight for her today, but it's annoying that they're wasting my time with this stupidity. Yes. As one who obtains, yes, it is a daily headache. And the primary purpose, I believe, is to frustrate the doctor so that you just stop prescribing expensive medicines. And, I think the people are starting to revolt. I would like to keep my revolt in the mean. I even had another person, not a patient of mine, way across the country in another state, needed a particular procedure, very specialized procedure that is only done at certain places. And I mean, I was able to talk to the hospitalist, the doctor who, was kind of trying to get the patient to the facility where they need to go in order to have this specialized procedure, like life-saving for this particular person procedure, life-saving in medium to short term. I mean, the frustration in that hospitalist voice, all I could do was thank her for really going above and beyond, because that is frustrating as HE double hockey sticks, where you have someone who you're responsible, they need this thing, this procedure to like save her life, really, like someone relatively young, and like the frustration where really it would have been easier for the patient to just leave the hospital and drive on over to the other place and check into the emergency room than to try to do things the right way. Thankfully, it all got worked out through divine intervention, because that's what it took, divine intervention. But yeah, I just had to come on and vent today. So anyway, gotta go to work. Have a great day. Love y'all. And make it a great day. The sun came out for a change, because it's been a cloudy week. All right, peace.